Okay guys, you're welcome here. So in this video, I want to show you something about this particular software, okay, which is bearing Wondershare. Okay, so in this Wondershare, I'll show you how you can do something that is very nice and okay. Let me play this sort of stuff I've created and let me show you what I did. Okay. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm trying to point out. Imagine two images together and bringing it out and making some effects. Okay, this is something like animation to it. Okay, which is effects. This is effects they call it. So I'll be showing you how to do it now. So let's get started with it. So I'll pause this and cancel everything here to start from scratch. Okay. So let me delete them. I just click on this. I want to start from scratch so that you will understand what I just did. Okay, so I'll delete. Now let me start. To create this thing, I used image. So yeah, I'm using image. You can also use video. So but I'm using image here. And I'll show you how you can match image together and how you can make them have animation. Okay, how you can make them have effects, okay, in their hand or in their continuous. Okay, so let me show you something about that. Now I've already uploaded my images. So if you first time open your own, it may not be like this because I clicked on this button. So I have uploaded some images here and I upload them when I'm online. So it will save on this one that share to save on it. So when I upload them when they're online, it can save on it. So that is just about this. And these are the images I use. I use this, I use this, I use this, I use this, and I use one also. Okay, so and for me to do this, I don't need to upload. I don't need to pick any image so because I just using like three images here. Okay, I'm just using 3 to 4 images here. Now for you to upload the image, so I want to upload any image, but for you to upload your own, I just click on this import media button. This button, click on it. Once you click on it, it will take you to your file where you can upload image from. Okay, so that's where it will take you to. Okay, that's taking it right now. Let's take it right now. So as you can see, I clicked on that and it take me to this place. So you can just search for the image you want to match together, just search for it and choose the one that you want to use. Okay, so that is about that. That is about that. So I'm not choosing any image because I already have the one I want to use there for example. Okay, so now for me to do this, I'll just click on this image. So I just click on this and on add. So I see it's already add there. That's add here already. So let me just drag it up here. Let me drag it up here. Shouldn't be there. Okay, let me put it here. Let me put it here. It's okay here. It's okay here. So when you are creating your effects, there might be much spaces for effects. So you can just scroll them down here. Just scroll them down here and check out what you are doing. Okay, so this is the music I use actually. Maybe I don't need let me delete that also so to scratch. Delete that. Let me delete it. Okay, so delete that. So you can see this is my image here. It's my image here. So I want to upload another image too. Okay, so let me use this. Let me use this. You can drag it. You can drag it and drop it. So you can also add it by clicking that button. But if you click that by adding it by that button, it will just drop to the down. So you can just drag and drop. Okay, you can drag it and drop it. So let me drag maybe two more. I'm just using this as an example. Okay, so I use this as an example. If you want to merge images and give them animations, you can do that. Okay, so now this Wondershare, it is not free. Okay, it is not free because once you create video finish on it, the way they will leave it free for you is they will put watermark on it. So they will put watermark there. But for you to be able to remove that watermark, you have to subscribe to their pro plan. Or you can check other videos about video editing whereby I put how you can remove watermark from video. You can check them out there. Okay, so you will use it to remove the watermark from the video. Okay, so that is about this. And Next is some things to our okay. I think this image is okay. This image is enough. This image is enough. Let me put this one to also. I drag and drop it here. Okay. So let me now start with my animations. Let me start with my animations. Okay. Okay, so let me go for our animations. Now, for you to do this, you have to first. There are two places you can get this effects. So, firstly, you just go to click on this effects button. Once you click on this, you can see it's loading effects. It's loading effects. So, for you to be able to get some effects, you have to use online. I'm not online right now. I'm not online right now, so I have already downloaded some effects online. So when I have downloaded some effects, so that is why I will use those effects. As you can see, downloads effect. I've downloaded 16, okay, and I had 10 as my favorite. So this 500 I can download. I can go ahead and download this 500. It depends on maybe I want to use it. Now, for if you are not using, if you are not even having Pro, eh, upon they will put watermark there. If you are not having Pro, this kind of effect you cannot use it. Okay, it's paid plan. Okay, so you can see what I'm trying to say. You see that I clicked on it for it to show you. You see, you are using a paid effects for Filmora. Click purchase or try it before exporting. Okay, so you see, click purchase. If you want to use this one, you have to purchase it. So I'll just leave that right. Okay, I'll just leave that right. So it will not allow me to export it when I want to export it. So as you can see that I have already clicked on one and effect it has already worked there. Okay, so I've clicked on one effect that has worked there. So let me pause this. You can use this effect for like let me put it here too. You see how I'm dragging and dropping it. I see how I'm dragging and dropping it. Though they might ask me when I want to download this out that the video you do you have to pay you have it's having paid element and stuff like that. So, okay, so they might say that. Okay, so let me just continue and let me do for a so part of one that I use. So the one of the animation I use this let me show you that. Let me show it. Okay, this you can also use this tool. You see I've done you can just go ahead and check for the kind of effects you need. Okay, you can just go ahead and check for it. So let me use this. Let me use this tool also here. Let me use this tool also here. Okay, so since something like this, something like this, as you can see that you can see it. I haven't add music there yet. Okay, so you can add it to others or you can leave it there like that. So I think let me add it here too. Let me add it here too. Okay, so this one is free and this one is free, but I have added them as favorites. Okay, that's why it's having that star. Okay, so let me check one the nice one. Okay, so let me use this. Let me use this. Use this and this. Let me view it. Okay, so you can preview those. You can preview them before you use them. You can preview them before you to preview them. You click on them, so they will show you. So let's continue with our project here. Let's continue with our project here. So I don't really need that preview. Let me check it out again. I don't really need it. Let me use it here. Let me use it here. Let me use it here and okay. Let me check for another one. Yes. Okay. Use this here. Use this here. And let me check this out. What is this one for? Wait. You can just check. You see, I am previewing this one. Let me preview this one. Let me preview this one. So it is not showing anything. It's not showing anything. So let me continue it. I think the effect is okay. So before you proceed, just check out the what you have been doing so far. Mm. Okay, let me come back here. Let me come back here. So let me come back here. I want to check out what I've been doing so far. So this is it. This is it. I click on this place to come back here after previewing it. After previewing here, just click here. Just click here and you continue previewing what you are doing. So you can see that this is what I've done so far. How I've add effects to my images. Okay, see effects I had there. I see them. So I added effects there and it was great. It was great to see this one too. It's an effect itself. So transitions are like you want to make something the way you want it to go. Okay. So I haven't downloaded this one. I haven't downloaded most of them. Okay, but I've downloaded this one. This one is something like it can you can add the transition here. You see, in the middle of this, I had it. In the middle of the joint of two images, that is where I had it. So let me show you what it is doing there. What is its main point there? Before the two image, before it's proceed, it will like you see that instead of it to just change all of the sudden. Now, I understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, instead of it to just change, it should just switch from one to one. It will transist like fading. Okay, this one is like you see, this one is a dissolve transition from one image to another image. It will dissolve, and this one is fading, but I haven't had this one. So this one is okay, and this one is okay. I prefer this one, so I'll add. I want my transitions to be fading. Okay, so I'll add them in the middle. As you can see, I'm adding them in the middle and the middle. Okay, I'll add this also in the middle and it also here in the middle here, and that's all. That's all. Very, very great. So if you want to use other transitions too, you have to download them when you are online. Okay, so you have to download them and use the transitions. So you I'll go through all those transitions before you use them. You can preview them. You see when I preview them, you can preview them. So I've not downloaded, so that's why I say like this. Okay, you have to be online to use them. Okay, you have to be online to download them. That's just about that. I said about that. So when you go to downloads is so to be able to see organize this one. So you can use this one to here. Let me use it instead of I use fading here. I use fading only in this one here. I actually delete it, so when you delete it I'll just click on this. So I can use this here. I use this here. Let me use it here. Okay. I use down here and I use it here too. So let me see. Let me show you what I have done so far. Now this is it. Okay. So as you can see, it's fade. Instead of it to just switch from one to one, it will transist. It will fade in. As you can see, I can understand what I'm trying to say. It's wrap and zoom. Okay. So that is it. You see that it is changing from one to one. Okay, so that is just how easy it is. How easy it is. So I can let me use this one to let me use for the effects. Let me use one here. Let me use one here. Okay, this effects. Let me use this here. Let me use it here. Let me use it here. Okay, so how is it about it? Now it's time for us to add sound to our effects. So we have already put everything there. So it's time to add sound to it. Okay, so for you to add sound, you just go and click on this audio. Just click on audio. So I only have four offline that I've downloaded them offline. So I already have four, and I'll choose one. I'll choose one. I'm going to choose. I usually like this one most. Like it most. The other audios you can use, free audios you can use. So you can just go and download them when you are online. Okay. So I'll just use and put it here. Just put it there. Okay. So let me just I edit it by shifting it down here. Okay. So I shift it. I put my button, I put this here. As you can see, when I put the arrow to this place, that it show this kind of icon. So I left click. Once I left click, I maybe I want to move this right, move it left. So as you can see that I understand that. Okay, so that was it. And once I'm done with this, let me play it. Okay, so see that you see how great it is, just like magic stuff. Okay, so now let me show you. If in case you want to relate that picture to like be more longer, you can do that. Okay, you can do that by increasing it like this. If you want it to be the time to be short, okay. So this is the duration for each pictures. Okay, so once you place it here and let's click, you see the duration. The duration for this one is 5 seconds, and the duration for this one too, it is duration for this one is 5 seconds. Each images are having durations of 5 seconds. If you want to increase them, you can do that. I just click on this and you see with my left click I can shift them right and left. Okay, so that is it. If you want to increase the length of the seconds, so that's what you have to do. You have to shift them here like this. Okay, you have to shift it. So you can do that before you upload them finish. And you can also do that even after you have uploaded it finish by just going here and shifting it. But if you're doing that, as you are spoiling your project already because it is covering one. already. It's covering 1 year already. So it is okay that it's just one. Just it's and as an image, it shouldn't be too longer except it's something that is a content and it is having something like a long content or something, so you can use it like that. Okay, I understand. And let's just see what we have done so far. Okay. Okay, so that is it about our image effects. I showed you two things here, even three things. Okay, how to add sound to your image. One, how to add effects and transition to your image. Two, and how to merge your image together to form something like a video. That's three. Okay, I showed you three things in just this short video. Okay, now that is just that was and this song. If you don't want it to just stop like that, you see when this it gets to this place, it's just stop all of a sudden. Okay, so it just stop all of a sudden. So it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. You can add just something like this fade transition. Okay, you can add something like fade effect here. You can add it here, right? So we go fade. I want to check something about fade. Okay, okay transitions. Dissolve. No, let me check. Speak something around fade. Okay. So okay, you can do this. You can do this. So you should just double click on this. Just double click on it. And once you double click on it, you will be able to edit the sound when it is getting to the end side here. Okay, you're able to edit it. You're able to edit it. So this is it. I'll be showing you another videos. I'll be showing you things about how you can edit your sound. Okay, I'll show you how you can do that. So this, how you can be able to create your image animation and effects. Okay, this thanks and keep on practicing.